Hello world, hello everybody. I'm trying out my cool lamp. See if I can get enough light out of it to make a video. So I guess there was some confusion as to my last video of my great expectations. And let me explain it. I didn't think it was that gray or dark as this video. First of all, I see U812 was just asking me how I was doing with this and how, you know, that kind of thing. That was pretty much geared to him. Or her. That's an assumption, isn't it? I think he's a he. Anyway, oh, too much. Getting my Dietz lanterns going, you know, because I'm going to have to use them for heat this winter. Which I don't mind because they really work. I tell you what, boy, that number one diesel or lantern fuel, from the time I got lantern fuel, the last time I got a 5-gallon can of it, a couple, 3, 4 years ago, 5, 6, 10, some years ago, that stuff's expensive. And I can't find kerosene or number one diesel anywhere out here at all. I'll bet you back in Nebraska they got it by the, you know, metric gallon. Get it? Anyway, what I was kind of getting at was I really didn't want people giving me anything, you know, at the time. See, now I'm messing it up again. I was selling something. I was selling my cookie recipe. Let's see if I can get, you know, because I got to set it to the side. I can't set it up there. Right. And what I expected out of that was a couple of people, number one, Prepper Princess with her 25,000 some odd subs, and a couple others, to give me a shout out, you know, as to, hey, I got this fella, he's my friend, we're birth to earth, womb to tomb, and he's trying to get his, you know, some kopecks and some, you know, ruples or rim-nimbies and this and that, shekels, whatever, together and get this land and, you know, and move ahead, move on, and maybe have better videos of raw land and going at it and seeing what a fella can get and do. And man, did that not happen? That did not happen, and that really hurt my feelings. I thought, man, you know, we're down to the ground. We're, you know, Pizzo Funky brothers and sisters. She didn't have nothing came out of that area at all, you know. So that's the name of that tune. With what I expected was, you know, with that many subs, say 1,000 people said, oh yeah, help a fella out, you know, we get that recipe and let me this and that. That would have been at $2. You know, I've been $2,000. You know, there's strength in numbers when it comes to that kind of thing. And a lot of people say, hey, here's $10, you know, see what the man, you know, does with himself. If he don't, cost me $10, find out he was a bum, right? And that didn't happen. Didn't mention it and then come up with some lame-o stuff. Oh, you wasn't organized this and wasn't going to organize that, and your video this and that. I don't do those tinsel type videos. I don't like to do that. I don't want to do that. Take your glasses off? Yeah. And, you know, kind of thing. Tinsel types like Canadian Prepper and all that, you know, they're way up there. I can dig it. But, you know, to help a low man out, it sure isn't no skin off their, you know, rear ends at all. None of that happened. And just said this and that. And the reason I got to be kind of gray about what I mention of having and receiving support is I have, you know, public assistance declaration issues. Right. Yes, I did acquire that resource, but now I have to wonder how I'm going to, you know, tell the local imperial people, right? that's why I'm so gray about that. And I don't know what to do about that. I can get, I can get in some real entanglements over that, trying to get ahead, and they're just not going to understand. Go, well, you owe a lot of money. If I get 2, they take 4, and that kind of thing, up to where I don't get nothing, and then when I get nothing, I have to resubmit. So what about that other asset resource source? Like, well, cake and pie, I don't know, once in a while, hey, they're not very understanding. So now I have to, do something about that. This video right here could, some that don't like me could maybe, alert the constabulary, and I could be in a lot of trouble. I do believe, because if anyone has filled out the questionnaire on that, they know, boy, you talk about, crawling up your butt and out your nose. So now I have to deal with that. And I had expected to actually kind of get to where I wouldn't have that as an issue. And now I'm kind of in the middle of a stream without a paddle, and the boat's leaking. On that situation, it really fell flat. And that's what I just, I can't really divulge it. A good lawyer would screw me up. Government, they got good lawyers. They're the lawyers themselves. They're not supposed to be, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. And I appreciate, now what that had done was the little guys like us, me, you, and everybody, a few other, supporters, that made that not work, because there wasn't enough to get over the hump of getting to where if I'd have got 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000 people on the ball there, that would have really, put me over the edge. What it did do was, put rocks in the stream in front of me so I wouldn't falter and, get wet, if you can dig it. And that's why I'm real gray on it. I can't really, divulge what's happening. Yes, it's in my hands. No, it's not completely paid for. There are other issues like well and septic that need big dollars, but I'll figure it out. The gods will, they showed me what they wanted me to do, and I'm trying my best to do them, but, that was a real letdown. And as far as Little Bones goes, and that was way before the dog thing. And I explained the dog thing in another video that, yes, I wanted some drama, this and that, and somebody going to listen to me one way or the other, because they weren't. Nobody cared, nobody nothing. They just wanted to bitch at me about something, this and that. And locally and this, that kind of thing. And way before that, I noticed that the cold, icy, edge in the voice. You can tell. I was being good about it, right? To be good about it. But then, oh, you're crazy. And I'm like, well, what part of our relationship fooled you into thinking that I'm not crazy? Right? You get down deep to me, boy, I'm a little nuts. And then I'm going nuts here, nutsier. Now I'm nutsier. Because, I'm stir crazy and cabin fevered. 9 minutes. And that was the story of that. A couple other things. I tried to sell my my neon signs. That didn't work. It silenced a lot of people. And that's another thing. Everyone, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, bro, yeah, yeah, bro. I said, okay, I got this thing going. Hey, let's all get together and we can move on this and do a lot more this and that and videos and you know, what an adventure this would be, and I would share it with you and all this kind of thing. And man, everybody went, like, what that Ross Perot say? No, Perot. I think it was Ross Perot. Right. Oh, not Ron Paul. Ross Perot, way back. I had a big whooshing sound. Everyone backing away, you know, and just, like I said, dropped me like a hot potato. You know, to where I'm like, damn, guys, you all on fire with some things of this and that nature, and I kind of went on y'all's word. Otherwise, I would, you know, I wouldn't have really pursued such a in-depth project. And that's what happened. That's the name of it. As far as other things, I made a video about people saying my place is trashed and this and that, and if they ain't seen it. I've been here for 20-something years, and this place is maintained as best as I can, and I've maintained it to the very edge. And it's 11 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make another video about that tomorrow in the daylight, because you know, that was so unfair for people to say. It was, I feel unfair. It was, and a couple of them rude. You know, I don't deserve that, and I'm not. And from now on, I'm not going to put up with it. There's going to be a little bit different, so you know, more of the reality, because I've been kind of eggshelling and all this and that. No more eggshells, man. That's a thing of the past. Because I'm trying to be good on the video and, you know, uncontroversial. That's not going to happen no more. You know, because if you're not reality based or not rough and tough mindset as me, yeah, we're going to weed out the weaklings, like old Pink Floyd says. You know, because I'm not into that. Like I said, I'm not a sub hunter. What are they? A hubs hunter. You know, I want real deal people that want to listen to me and want to tell me, you know, and help me so I can help them with this reality that I live. I don't think there's anyone else out there that can relate. You know, oh, all of this and that. It says, no, not this long. And there's going to be a question about hunger. And it's going to be a test. All right. So there it is. The dog's barking at something. Who knows what's going on out there. Live by your wits and not by your worries. Peace. Bye. Cool that. Anyway, boy, lantern fuel. I tried to buy wicks for this thing. Holy smokes. I need 7/8 and 5/8 wicks. And whoosh. Ordered them up on the old Layman's or something like that. They want $10 to ship these little old wicks. I'm like, delete. All right, bye. La, la.